For the Trailblazer, Kevin Holland. WWE, UFC merger, one umbrella. Past or present, professional wrestling. If you could take one person with the steel chair to the skull, who would it be? Or UFC fighter? Wrestling ring.
No comment. I'm trying not to get in trouble.
Thank you. Any other stupid questions?
Leon Rocky Edwards, 9-fight winning streak. You've had a lot of bouts canceled, that is. Listen, man, does it make you feel bad, bother you at all that there's a guy named Khamzat Chimaev that's won 3 fights in the welterweight division that's likely 1 fight away from getting a title shot?
Shut the fuck up. That doesn't make no sense. What do you say?
Who's the better fighter between you guys?
That's a stupid question, dude. Yeah, we're both different fighters. We're different weights. You know, it's my brother. I mean, like who would win? It's like, okay, why, like, or what? Like, that's stupid. You know, you're gonna ask me that?
It's me saying, "Come on, DC." It's me talking to myself.
Where did DC come from?
It's my name, Daniel Cormier.
Oh,
That's
right.
my name, baby.
Yeah.
Just you tapped out at the end. What forced you to tap out?
Hell, he was choking me.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I love air. I love air, you know what I'm saying?
How did...
Michael, what do you have to say to critics who say that George St. Pierre went after you, moved up a weight class because you're an easier target than someone like Tyron Woodley?
No, critics didn't say that, you idiot. I said that. I said that.
How many more fights do you think you can lose and still be such a big draw?
Oh, Dan, come on, you're asking me. Why would have I ever thought of things like that? I don't have any idea. How long are you going to hold a pen in your hand and not write anything down? I mean, what are we going to do, go back and forth and ask each other stupid things?
The whole heavyweight division, whose cup would be the worst to drink from?
Who cup? Say that again?
Whose cup?
Cup? Oh, man, what the hell? Nobody. I wouldn't like to drink out nobody cup. I'm sure we all fired, so I'm pretty sure everybody got musty nuts. It's all at the same level. So, no, nobody.
One's got to be worse than the other, though.
I don't know. I'm not watching all these guys diet, so, you know, I'm clean, so I'm probably the cleanest fighter they could drink from, really.
You and Luis Pena, best friends? I keep seeing you on your vlog, you guys hanging out all the time.
That's
Violent
not
Bob
my
Ross.
vlog. He's here for the fight. He's a good guy. Why you gotta be gay with it? We best friends. Are these people your best friends? You're standing pretty close to them.
Sure.
Your hair's pretty fucking friendly. Motherfucker. Any other fucking questions?
Good. Hey.
Former Mexican.
What's that?
Former Mexican.
Former?
Former Mexican. So.
You say former?
Yeah, I just say that.
How the hell does that work?
American now.
You used to be, but now you're not?
Okay, Jorge, how's the actual journey over here, considering how icy it is and how cold it is? Has it basically, given you a new perspective on Bisping? Is that still somebody who you want to slap as soon as you are back on UK soil, or is the weather kind of like turned your mind ever so slightly?
I think I misunderstood. You said that the weather changed my feelings about Bisping?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, it's kind of icy. I would have thought it might kind of, may have made you reconsider, considering how cold it is.
Man, I generally don't like Bisping, and he did something that I don't think I could do to anybody that I dislike, and that's see somebody with their family, see you pushing your kid in a carriage and disrespect you in front of your kid. I couldn't do that to another man. So me and Bisping is different, you know. I might have problems with this guy, maybe me and Till in the future have problems, but it would never come to that, you know. That is something that is different, you know, with me and Bisping. It's not like a fight, and I don't like him as a fighter because he has one eye, you know. It's because he's a fucking idiot, you know. I wouldn't do that to no man. See him with his family and disrespect him. That's kind of stupid to me, you know. So me and Bisping will either in the cage or out of the cage. It's not working. No. Either in the cage or out of the cage, we'll fix it, you know.
Hey, Paulo, this one's for you. I was just wondering, after losing to Romero, are you planning on taking any more supplements to come back? What was in the IV drip? What was in the IV drip?
I don't need man. Look, I'm strong already.
Nate, how much of the purse you're going to take home do you owe to Conor McGregor?
I don't know him.
Anything,
He owes
anything
me.
over 40 grand he owes me because that was his last paycheck. I wiped my with that money. I tipped that money.
I was gonna get it regardless, sooner or later. It's coming, with or without you.
And then the God came and blessed you with it.
There's two more very quick questions, and I don't mean to stir, but I don't think you can do a press conference without Conor McGregor's name being mentioned. So let's say at the end of this, you're victorious on Saturday. Dana White says middleweight championship, or Conor McGregor at Anfield, sold out crowd, and we can watch again. Which would you prefer?
Middleweight title. Conor McGregor's a lightweight. 2 weights below me.
Yeah. Wouldn't happen. You're not willing to drop down.
UFC used to say that they will now have women fighting. Now they have women fighting sometimes in the main cards. So will there ever be kids fighting in UFC because there are kids fights on other championships?
Children fighting in the UFC?
Yes.
No, we won't have children fighting in the UFC.
Thanks, Robbie. Congrats. I wanted to ask you, there's a really cool moment there at the at the end of the fight where you guys kind of collapsed at the same time on the cage. Were you aware of that? I mean, what's going through your head and how do you feel in that moment? I'm sorry. So sorry. My bad.
What? What happened?
I'll wait.
He doesn't have. Are you a translator, sir?
Yeah, you.
I'll wait for Rob. My bad.
No, you mentioned Robbie, you didn't say Albert, so.
Oh, you thought that was Robbie Lawler?
With the beanie, it threw me off. My bad.
You cover this sport? You thought that was Robbie Lawler?
I'm sorry.
I thought Robbie may be sitting on the other side. I can't see. So.
Oh.
If you repeat the question, I'll translate.
He'll pass it on to Robbie for you.
Hopefully soon we'll be fighting him.
That is funny. That was a showstopper, huh? No more questions?
Is it not UFC fighting? It's mostly just street fighting, or
mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts.
Yes.
There you go.
Women athletes around the world face a constant battle for respect, recognition, and equal pay. What advice would you give other sportswomen fighting for equality?
I think just to do whatever we can to take the word woman out of it. I don't hear everyone saying men's this, men's that, the men's press conference. People aren't here today because they love women, it's because they love fighters. We're fighters. It's not the women's UFC bantamweight. It's not the women's UFC strawweight. I'm the bantamweight champion, she's the strawweight champion, and these people are here because they love fights. And that's what I'm really happy to see happening, is that the fact that we're women is obvious. It's not a novelty anymore. It doesn't need to be said. It's just, yeah, we're women. And I really don't hear the mention of the guys being men so much, and hopefully it won't even be part of the conversation anymore.
Yeah, she made me take women's out of the, when Buffer announces it, it's not women's bantamweight championship anymore. It's just the bantamweight championship.